What's up, guys? We're about to do our first ever all NDI IP video production.
That's right.
You may have seen about a year ago, we did a live stream for Old Soul Decor, and we were using SDI, serial joystick. Now we're gonna go all IP, so let's show you guys why it's so awesome and install some cameras. Let's go. We're gonna use our wireless cable from PTZ Optics to power a television and an extra camera at the front.
That's right.
Which is gonna be really cool because we can remotely monitor everything on the NDI studio monitor. But come on, let's keep going. All right, so here's where there is going to be a live art installation, and we wanted to capture it from multiple angles and really do a beautiful job. So I have with me right here the HuddleCam HD camera wall mount. Hold this for a sec.
Sure.
And so what this is going to do is we're gonna mount right to this beam here. They said it was okay. And we're gonna go a little bit above eye level, kind of, so we can get above people's heads. So here, come over here. I want to show them what this looks like. So we're gonna do something like this. The design of this mount is incredible because it has slots right here so we can kind of move it up and down to do that adjustment, and then see that these are lateral so we can kind of level it and just do the final touches. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this, I'd say right about there.
You're probably safe there.
And then the other thing that we can do, by the way, Tess, is when you do get like this, you can install this mount upside down.
That's right.
And then mount the camera upside down and invert the image. You actually get a better look.
Are you gonna do that?
So we'll do that.
Okay.
All right, let's do it. So we're gonna mount this camera upside down. You can notice here I have it labeled with the IP address since we're doing all IP, that's important. And this is just a 1/4-20 screw, very standard. So we're gonna go ahead and screw that in, and I'll tighten it with a screwdriver in just a little bit, get it to the front there. And this inverted mounting situation gives us a better view ability to kind of go down, left, up, and right, as opposed to having it mounted front ways, which is more for like an eye level scenario. So there we go. Next is the wide angle camera. All right, so this is where we're going to put our wide angle mount. There's actually like just a good amount of space right here so that we can put our wide angle camera mount here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up now. So this is going to be a really nice wide angle view of everything. And so we're all set. So 2 quick little Ethernets and we're good to go. Full control NDI video for this beautiful space here. All right, so we have installed our 2 main cameras here. We have our wide angle variable lens Z-cam camera, meaning it can just zoom, it doesn't have any pan tilt, and the zoom is manual, but it's a really wide angle, 120-degree field of view. Then we've got our PTZ Optics NDI HX camera here. This is a 12x model because we're a little bit close quarters, but wait till you see the slow motion time lapses that we're gonna produce. We're gonna go left to right here as the wallpaper is being installed, and it's really gonna look awesome. We have the Ethernet tucked up and away. We just need 1 Ethernet cable for power, camera control, and video. Let me show you the video production software and how we have it all set up. So you can see this beautiful panning motion that we have from our NDI camera coming out here. The colors look beautiful and there's no pixelation or anything. It's really crisp. I finally feel good enough to go all NDI as opposed to using SDI. Now here is an interesting part of the equation here. This is our PTC Optics wireless cable. And what this does, we literally just plug it into our Ethernet switch and it beams 300 megabits of data over to the front area. So now we can have a PTZ camera in the front, camera control, plus we also have an Intel NUC there running NDI Studio Monitor, so we can show the output of our vMix system up on a screen so everyone walking by in the retail space can see the art installation here in the back. So that's pretty cool. This is basically everything you need to see here. We've got our wide angle NDI feed there. We've got our close-up here, and if we want, we can cut to our angled shot in the front, and we've got our NDI camera here for the back. So that's pretty much everything we need. We're running a super fast Intel NUC Skull Canyon. I think it's in the back here somewhere. We did plug in an Archer C1200, AC1200, because with that MDNS and the DHCP server on our network ended up being important. But other than that, we are good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the front. Let's walk over there, Brian, and show them the front. All right, so here's the front area. It's really kind of mind-boggling, but also empowering from a video production standpoint to be able to connect multiple systems together. So you can see we have, this is our PTC Optics wireless cable, beaming the data back and forth from our back production to our front production. Our PTC Optics, and this is an NDI 12X up here in the front. We have, pull this a little closer, just a little miniature NDI Studio Monitor running on a little i7 Intel NUC computer. This is an older Intel NUC. I don't know if you guys saw my video, but this is a really old Intel NUC. I've been using it for like 3 or 4 years. It had an old version of NDI Studio Monitor on there, and it actually had some latency, which made me surprised. So I updated to the latest NDI toolkit, and the latency was all gone. We have, really quickly, a PoE switch. These are the TP-Link PoE switches. We'll put in the notes below. And other than that, I want to show you guys really quickly the display that everyone's going to be able to see. So if we go over here, boom shakalaka, this is our display. You can see we're running Studio Monitor. Now, one of the cool things about this, not that we have to, but just for presentation purposes, generally we're just going to show the output of our vMix video production. But if you've ever seen, and I need to do this anyway, you can actually, when you launch NDI Studio Monitor, at the bottom of the screen, it shows an IP address for the computer and for the NDI Studio Monitor. So we can use that IP address to remotely control the sources that are on this monitor. So it's kind of like a digital signage situation, if you will, and it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. There it is. So it's 192.168.1.201. So 201 is and then you can see I got all my NDI Studio Monitor, all my NDI sources there. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one up, which is gonna be the one we're gonna use. And then throughout the night, I can use IP address 192.168.1.201. I can log into that to remotely control what's on this display. So it's just kind of cool because you can do that. It's all NDI network connected. So that's it, guys. You just saw our complete NDI video production system. I hope you think it's cool. Let us know in the comments below. Check out the actual live stream. Don't take my word for it. Check out the stream so you can see how good the quality is. All right, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Like this video and let us know what you think in the comments below. Bye.